What's up? Just wanted to do a video on the courtesy light on a 98 Chevy Blazer. Now this goes from 95 to 2004 if you want to change out the courtesy light and change it out to a LED. This is a way to do it. I didn't see anything on YouTube, so I decided I wanted to make one myself. First things first, obviously the first thing you want to do is empty out the glove box. So take all the contents out of there, put it aside, and then underneath right here there should be like a little latch type of deal. I don't know if you can barely see it. There it is. What you can do is lift it up, and that should lower the glove box like so. Sorry about that. And then what you want to do is come on, focus, remove that screw right there, this one, that one, and underneath there should be one. Come on, you stupid thing, focus. That one right there, you got to get rid of that one. And that way you can get the courtesy light out of the glove box. Alright, let's start with 1, 2, 3, and then underneath the other one. So and it's always good to have this 6-in-1 tool. That way, because the other bolt is not a Phillips head, you can use the square side of it. Too big. I'll use it. So take this side out, load it up. Ah, it's still too big. Be right back. Alright, well, that tool was a bust. It didn't work out, so we're gonna try with the 7mm ratchet. See how it starts to come loose? Once we get that bolt off, we should be able to access it just a little bit. See what else is holding it. The next thing you're going to want to do is remove the courtesy light cover, which is right here. Should be pretty easy to do with your nails. Considering I don't have any nails. Ow, it should be easy. See? Ow. And there it is. Make sure you clean up underneath it. Get all that dust and everything out. And then to get the little fixture out, you got to put your finger in through the hole where you pulled out the courtesy light cover. And through the other side, on top right here, without breaking this bracket. And squeeze these two things together and they should come out. As you see right here. And the light's still on. The light bulb is very hot, so I'm gonna push the dome light override, excuse me. Turn off the light, wait for it to cool down, and then replace it with an LED. So I was wrong about the dome override button. It doesn't turn off the courtesy light inside the glove box. It did turn off the light inside the car, but obviously not in the glove box. So let's see if we can get the bulb out of there. Alright, so we're here at the workbench. So in order to remove the light fixture out of the truck, like I said, you have to squeeze these two together. There's only one way that it goes in, so I mean it's not that hard. Just figure it out. And then to unclip it, right here you just lift on this and the little white piece should come out. And to get the light bulb out or the old incandescent bulb, just gotta pull it out like that. Here's the old one. If you were replacing the old one with another incandescent one, you would try not to touch this as much as you can, because any kind of finger grease or anything like that will shorten the life on it. But we're gonna go with these C-light LED bulbs now. The rest of the car has those lights on there, and I've had it roughly for about almost a year already. I saw this guy on YouTube, I think his channel is like One Road, Jimmy. He posted them up in come on, focus, there it is. And they seem pretty good. They're nice and bright, and yeah, so let's install it back into the fixture here. And it has 8 LEDs total, so obviously 4 on one side, 4 on the other. It doesn't matter which way it goes. You just gotta make sure it goes into that socket in there. And sometimes, there we go, that was easy. Got lucky. Alright, let's go install this back into the... Alright, like I said earlier, it's pretty easy to put it back one way. See how it has like a little notch right here on top? So there's only one way that this little fixture can go back in. So it would be something like this. Yep, like that. Sorry. Alright, so let's connect it. Alright, so connecting it should be plenty easy. So this should get really bright. There it goes. And I push it back in. You got to hear the click. That means it's back on. And then push the fixture back in through, like this. And you should hear a click. There it is. A positive click that it went back in. Just push the light button, see if it comes off and on. Let's see. Yep. Working just fine. Alright, once you have the light, courtesy light back in there, you're going to put the little courtesy light cover back on there. Just push it back and it should have the little clips. And there it is. It should be back on. And all we have to do is bolt the 7mm. Come on, focus. There we go. Focus. And bolt the 7mm back in there, excuse me. And then the Phillips head right there, and up there, and we should be done. Alright, so all I'm doing right here is just putting in the 3 Phillips head screws and that one 7mm bolt back up underneath. Alright, once you're done buttoning up all the screws and that one bolt underneath, we're going to have to lift this up again. Now, the glove box has a little ramp on it, so you could just push it directly up and it should lift up, but I don't want to do that. I want to make sure nothing gets damaged, so I'm going to lift it up, bring it down. Sorry about that. And good as new. So that's how you change out your courtesy light in your glove box from incandescent warm white to LED white. All right.